Don't call me crazy, but 2025 is Genshin Impact's best year. Now, I have a lot of reasons why I think that, and I'm going to get to all of them. So, this video could go in a lot of different directions. So, just bear with me here. So, 2025, we started off with the 5.3 patch in Natland. And to give you guys full disclosure, I am the biggest Natland fan you will meet. I think it's the best nation in the game by far. And Nodcry, I am a huge fan of, and I think the Archon Quest is the best Archon Quest in the game. So, with Natland and Nodcry, this year was perfect for me. You could argue 2024 was better with like the end of Fontaine and beginning of Natland. I would not argue with that either. But for 2025, first, let's take a look at every version that was released this year. So 5.3. 5.3, obviously, Act 5 of the Archon Quest, absolutely outstanding. You had Lantern Right. I mean, 5.3 was stacked. A lot of stuff going on in 5.3. Lantern Right was great. The Hu Tao quest, and then you had again the Archon quest, the end of Natland, which was beautiful with Capitano and Malwika, the end of the war. So 5.3 had a lot of stuff going with the everything, honestly, the Chinese New Year. 5.4, guess what? Return to Inazuma, the Mikawa Festival. This event was top tier, one of my all-time favorite events. It was great to see everyone in Inazuma again. You had this amazing I wouldn't say event, it was like a game. This got people so mad, if you remember, because of the name card and just the amount of HP all of the enemies had, and like you needed Mawika for this. I had Mawika. I thought it was challenging, not impossible, and I got the name card and I did it, so I'm happy. And it was the beginning of the anecdotes. Absolute game changer event here. They wanted to test it out, and it was perfect. Everyone gave it high votes. So, yeah, 5.4 was great. Also, they started teasing Nod Cry here. 5.5. Now, hear me out. Since you guys now know I'm a huge Natland fan, this event is probably top 5 in the game for me. I thought this event was perfect. It was a perfect send off for Natland and the introduction to Aoife. Beautiful story, hilarious moments. I thought it was perfect. So I think that was it for 5.5. 5.6, here we go. Another god tier event. Banger events like in a row, like one after another. This one was awesome. You had the boys of Natland go to Fontaine, and you got to see everyone in Fontaine. And this was the yearly management event where you got to manage something, which was a lot of fun. The event story was really good. So yeah, this one was also peak. So 5.6 was great. 5.7, this was the Dainsliff quest with the Traveler and Natland, and more anecdotes here, which was great. Sumeru event as well. I mean, Skirk, which we'll get into all the characters and stuff and how meta changing they were in this 5.x patch into 6.x. 5.8, the summer patch. I mean, you can never go wrong with the summer patch. This was, I mean, you can argue it's my favorite. Simulanka, though, it's hard to beat that. But I mean, it involved Bennett's backstory, a lot of Natland characters, and the map was permanent. I thought it was a great map. Very, very cool with all the different colors. It was very interactive, and I thought that was a great idea. And then here comes Nodcry 6.0. And of course, the first patch of a new nation is just stacked with a bunch of stuff. The Clink Clank Clash event I thought was very good, very funny with Inefa and Aino. So I thought this was a good introduction to some Nodcry characters. And of course, the region itself. The Nodcry Archon Quest, Acts 1 and 2, amazing. And, a lot of exploration here. Not something we get a lot of is exploration. And of course, we had like the picture event, which is always very fun. 6.1, you had, again, Acts 3 and 4 of the Archon Quest. You had this dance game, which was hilarious. I personally loved this event game. I think they should bring it back. I think people had fun with it. Uh, for the main event this patch, it was back to Sumeru for the first time in a long time. This one focused around Layla, which was really cool. And you also got some lore of the backstory and Nefer as well. And Dotori even made a cameo. King Ibis. I mean, this was a very chill event. And then now 6.2, uh, the events going on this patch. We had the main event was in Dragonspine with Veressa and Shilonen, the cross country challenge, which I thought was a very fun event. It was had a nice chill vibe to it, kind of like that winter vibe. I personally loved it. I think they should do that again because Veressa did say they'll come back next year for it. So hey, could be a reoccurring thing. We'll see. But I mean, I love Veressa and Shilonen, so I thought it was a very good event. So yeah, I mean, stacked past year we've had. And speaking of this past year, the characters, all the banners this past year have almost all of them have been meta changing. Obviously, 5.3 that got released New Year's Day or New Year's Eve on the West, because I remember wishing for her Malwika New Year's Eve night, and it was the best. So meta 5.4 I think was like the only patch where no new meta characters got released, because I'm sorry, but Mizuki is not meta. And then here we go 5.5 Veressa meta, 5.6 Escoffier meta, 5.7 Skirk meta. You seeing a trend here? I mean, character after character. I mean, absolutely top tier, top 5 best characters in the game at release. And Nefa, nobody thought Nefa was going to be that like this important in the future. She is arguably the most important unit for Nodcry characters at the moment before Columbina gets released. 6.0, you had Lauma and Flynn's. I mean, come on. 2 great characters here. Now, 6.1 and 6.2, Nefer and Durin, I don't think they're meta changing, but they're very good characters in their niche teams. I don't think they're universal. You can't use them with a lot of characters. Durin is definitely more universal than Nefer, but yeah. So you had a whole 4 patches in a row actually 5 patches in a row where absolute game-changing characters came out. And of course, you had chronicled banners of Liyue, Inazuma, and Sumeru. So, yeah, this year, the banners of these patches, I mean, stacked. What else can I say? If you're wondering who I wished for, I obviously got Malwika, I got Veressa, I got Skirk, I got Lauma. You seeing a pattern? Every other patch, I get a character. Look at that. I have not wished since I got Lauma, and I wished on the weapon banner and got Nahida's weapon, so I've been using Nahida's weapon on Lauma. And I have Nahida, but she's using Widsith. So yeah, I'm wishing for Columbina next. I'm actually debating. I have both Veressa and Shilonen and use both of them a lot. Should I? I don't have either of their weapons. I might just throw a 10 pull at their weapon banner to see if I get one, because that sounds very promising. But again, Columbina, I'm on 50-50, and I want to get her. So I don't really know what to do. Because after Columbina, I do want to wish for a Nefa, like just throw a 10 pull or 2 at her. But at the same time, I do want to see what Varka is like. I'm waiting for Varka's beta to start next patch. That is going to be very interesting. I hope he's good. If he's good, I might skip a Nefa and get Varka. Because after Varka, I don't plan on getting Nicole unless she's absolutely fantastic with God tier animations. And then after Nicole, Sandrone, I don't plan on getting Sandrone unless she turns out to be this God tier character. I only pull for meta, unless like there's a character I really like Dia. I pulled for Dia on her banner when she came out. That tells you a lot. And if you ask what character do I want the most that I do not have, it's Chaska. I think I've wished for her. I think I've wished over 80 pulls for Chaska, and she has not come home. And it makes me angry. I want her so much. I do plan on getting Flynn's in the future as well. So yeah, banner in 2025, amazing, great banners. This 5.4 was the only real skippable patch I felt like. But even then, you had Ryo and Farina, and I know a lot of people like them. So, and Siege Queen's not terrible either. She's pretty good if you use her with the right teams. Yeah. So, I talked about the events and the patches and the banners for the 2025 patches. Before we get into Reddit here, I just want to go through some of the screenshots I took of the most recent event because I thought it was hilarious. I mean, I love Shilonen's voice actor is probably top 5 in the game. In my opinion, I could listen to her talk all day. And Varessa's voice actor is very smooth. I like her voice. I don't know why, but this was a very, calming, really chill event. It was hilarious. Varessa looking at her like, ah, oh, look at that face. There's nothing behind those eyes. I'm just joking. My friend said that, and it sticks with me because it's so funny. Oh my god, Shilonen sleeping on a book in the library, and Lisa catching her was top tier content. So funny. Yeah, Mawika cameo in the comic book, the Soul Blazer. I thought was awesome. Big Mawika fan here. Probably favorite character in the game, other than Yelan. So yeah, that was cool. I think this is probably top 5 best event pages for all the different games. I mean, check this out. I don't know how this could be better. This is peak. Just the squad all together here. Shilonen. I thought this was funny. Varessa sticking out her fist, and Shilonen is like, I don't think blasting through the wall is best for everyone. Only Varessa. And then here's the final picture. I thought this was great. Very reminiscent because this is the very end of 2025. I got flashbacks to end of 2023. I think a day or two right before New Year's of Roses and Muskets, the final picture of everyone, which is a top 3 event in the game, by the way. So yeah. So that was that. All right. So now, I was talking about 2025. Let's actually go to the leaks first. The Genshin Impact leaks subreddit. Let's take a look back at 2025. What's the most upvoted posts? Number 1 is the Flynn's animation. I'm shocked that it beat out Skirk's animations because Skirk was like the big reveal, big character for this patch in 2021 or in 2025. Why did I say 2021? I don't know. Anyways, so Flynn's had the most upvotes. Check that out. I mean, his animations are sweet. Great character. Then Skirk animations. Oh, yeah. All of the Nod Cry characters. I mean, every year, the most anticipated day, you could argue, is the drop of the Next Nations trailer. Fontaine's trailer, Natlan's trailer, and Nod Cry's. All amazing. I could watch them all day. Watching reactions of the trailers is great. All the people's reactions, all the different characters showing up that we've never seen before. Nicole, Aino, Varka, Yehoda, Durin, Sandrone, Alauma, Nefer, Flynn's, Columbina, and Alice. God, I can't, dude. When this first dropped, we had no idea how peak this story was going to be. And I mean, everyone was shocked to see Alice, Varka, Columbina, and hell, even Sandrone, another Harbinger. I mean, they brought out the big guns, and for good reason. Columbina animations already 21 days ago, and it's P4. That's not surprising. She's a Harbinger. Oh, yeah. Might be the most surprising thing of 2025. The 4 Shades. Huge reveal. Renova. You have Rhine-Daughter and Nabirius. Nabirius. I don't even know. Names are hard to pronounce. And then you have Iztaroth, which I still think looks way too much like Robin. But yeah, great 4 Shades there. Varka in-game model. I mean, this guy's a beast. He is a buff. I love this model a lot. Yelan skin in game, beautiful. My only like critique, imagine if she had her, pants on. That'd be a top tier skin. I mean, I love Yelan. This event was great. Uh Varessa animations, 2.7k comments. Good lord, that's a lot of comments. Varessa's great. Oh yeah. Paris Expo, they released concept art of past characters, which is really cool. God, she's so hot. I love Mawika. Skirk splash art, yep. Durin, he's real after 4 years. Lauma animation, Skirk drip marketing. I mean, Mizuki. Dude, we did not know what this character looked like until beta dropped. I don't know how the leakers did not leak her design anytime before that. She was just kept hidden. She's very cute though. Great design. Enefa animations and Nefer animations. A splash art for 6.3. Columbina, Zebai, and Itlua. Ifa, our boy. I remember people had so many drawings of him. People were just trying to figure out what this guy looked like. He's great. Kakuku is amazing as well. Oh my god, dude. The Rahir of Solnari, Revrier. Crazy of Genshin for Genshin drip marketing this man. What an absolute unit of a villain. I did not expect this guy to even show up anytime soon. And the fact he was the first villain of Nodcry was peak. I mean, absolutely fantastic. It was intense. Those fights, Zibai animations, yo, they're still up. Cool. Yeah, Zibai is such a great, elegant character. Very Leeway-esque. Yep. Columbina. Oh, yeah. This was crazy. The entire Genshin, universe kind of just exploded when they saw this. We're going back to Mondstadt, Paralogism. Paralogism set up so much lore and story for this entire next year. Set up the Durin quests, Alice, and a lot of Nodcry lore as well. I mean, this quest really kickstarted a lot. I mean, we could look back on this quest in a year or so and be like, damn, this is the turning point. A lot changed here. Nefer, drip marketing, Alice, reveal, Nicole. I mean, dude, her design is freaking gorgeous. Absolutely. I love the coloring, love the design. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. This was a sick, crazy thing to wake up to. This poster for 6.1. Columbina sketch art. I love it. Her kit, new glider for Skirk. Flynn's concept art for Skirk splash art. Young Varessa, new character. Oh yeah, that's when they first previewed Nodcry. A lot of people said she looked like Acheron. That no, she does not. At first, I actually agreed with them, but after learning about her and seeing her every day, no. Her chest is massive. Yehoda. Obviously, going into Nodcry, no one really expected much from this character, but probably the best character. I mean, she is the funniest character, the most real character. Ton of inner monologues, hilarious character. I mean, she's the best. Mizuki, dude. Remember that this was 10 months ago. Oh my god, no shot this was 10 months ago. They were teasing Nodcry in February? Oh my god, bro. That's a little early to be teasing a nation that doesn't come out until September. Damn, and this is the Frostmoon Scions. Yeah, I mean, are we going to be getting Snezhnaya map leaks, or not leaks, teasers in February? That'd be crazy. I hope not. Let us wait a bit. Oh yeah, unused characters. Pretty interesting designs here. Varka has a nose. 5.4 banners. Yeah, that was interesting. Zibai, Durin's Pyro. Janson Escoffier. Man, Escoffier was also a character we knew nothing about, but that teaser of the silhouettes, we knew she was a chef. But yeah, God, Escoffier is such a great character. I wish we saw more of her after her release. I think she's hilarious. I love her voice. Her story quest is insane, by the way. What I mean, plot twist after plot twist. Oh yeah, Genshin killed it with story quests this year in 2025. 6.0. All right. And then, I mean, a ton of Nodcry leaks, obviously, because this is the leak subreddit. So a lot of people were just getting hyped about Nodcry and everything. But yeah, 6.0. That was the beginning of it all for Nodcry. Oh boy. Little did we expect of how insane this Archon quest would be. And that there's 10 acts. Yeah, 10 acts. That's why I say it's better than any other Archon quest, because there's more content. It's so good. The Dottore, I mean, we went from Red Rear to Dottore after the festival. I mean, oh boy, that is going to be nuts. The entire world against Dottore. Can't wait. All right. So now let's go to the main subreddit. So, what are the most upvoted posts this past year? Oh yeah, this user posts a lot of his fan art of drawing the like the pets for the characters or different people associated with them. So a lot of the top posts are from this user, as you can see. A lot of cosplays as well. Capitano was very popular. Oh yeah, wow. Can't believe this one had 21K. They changed Raiden's outfit to be a little shorter and longer based off of the teaser and in-game, which is hilarious. More art here, more cosplays. Mawika, the best. I mean, hey, he drew Zhongli's dong. Look at that. As a human. Very interesting. Mawika and Capitano. This ship is hilarious, honestly. A Capitano and Mawika ship. I can't see it, if I'm being honest, as much as I'd love it. I mean, they had the best cutscene in the game. That their fight is number one in my opinion. I don't know what could top it. Revir's fight almost did. I think that's number 2 in my book. But if it lasted longer, I think it would have been number 1. But I mean, I don't think anything can top the hype of Mawika Capitano. Our first real big fight that lasted a few minutes in Genshin. It was perfect. Oh yeah, this is the one thing that I do wish Genshin had is like I guess replayability of events and story. This would be perfect. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. Exactly what a lot of people want, and I wish we could have. It would be so cool to go back and replay some of these quests. My Chevres was literally C0 before this. I've never seen this before. Holy shit. 7 out of 10 4-stars? What is your luck? And all the same character. That's never happening again. Left my world open during work and a real Aranara joined. Aranaras are real. Look out for them. I hope they try at least. No need. Enjoy your Sunday. In Germany, there is no day to enjoy, but thanks. I wish you are a great day. If you're from Germany, I am so sorry. Tavat is not ready for when these two meet. Yeah, no, they're not. Tavat is not ready, and I need this interaction to happen yesterday. Like, please, next event in like what 6.4? Let's have Inazuma and Natland have festival together. I don't know. One of them go on vacation to the other nation, please. They need to meet. Halloween and Natland. Yeah, I have this saved actually on my phone. This is a top tier art right here. I love it. It's so funny. Accidentally took the hardest photo ever while doing the new event. Yeah, that. How do you manage this? Like, this is a once in a million shot. Perfect. Capitano. Yeah, no, this makes sense. I agree. No, Varessa should be the 5 star. Eon Sun should be the 4 star. I am in the minority, but I do 100% think that is the case. I just wish Varessa had a showing in the Archon quest. I think she would have been a great fit in the fight against the Abyss. So, yeah. Alice wears a wedding ring. I'm sorry, people. She's taken. She has a kid. Her name's Klee. We've known Klee for 4 years, 5 years. Actually, it's 5 years. I am old. Anyways, yeah. Sorry. Alice is taken. You cannot be her. 5.4 live stream Beth team with Lumi. Oh my god. The Mikawa Festival is such a fever dream. It was so fun, but so many memes came out of it, man. So many. Oh my god. I forgot. Dude, I'm thinking of Reddit. W/place. The world place absolutely took the world by storm earlier this summer. And I just tried to find every Genshin character imaginable. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. A lot of people had fun drawing their favorite characters in different arts. So, yeah, that is very true. A lot more art here. The Church of Favonius. Yep. The Knights of Favonius is, I feel like, forgotten by Hoyo. Hopefully, we do get some more lore and just screen time for them. Oh, one of the cool exits in their world. I've never seen someone do that actually in person. That was awesome. I spent 3 years to recreate the entirety of Leeway Harbor in Unreal Engine 5. That's dedication. I would not have the patience to do that, but it looks beautiful. I applaud you. Yep, the Four Shades finally revealed. Absolutely massive lore reveal. Completely took everyone by surprise. It was like a random Tuesday night it dropped too. I was already about to go to bed and I got a notification on my phone about it. I just dropped my jaw dropped. I was like, no shot. Just out of nowhere. Yep, Durin actually had long pants. Oh yeah, her whole Capitana C. Yep. Yep. Dude, Skirk and Mawika's VA banter on Twitter and in the live stream. I mean, amazing. We need more VAs like them. So funny. One must adopt. Yes, Shanyun, Cloud Retainer. I agree. Mawika, you're mine tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. No, she's not coming home. Hey, don't be mean. These characters could be someone else's favorite character, you know? You never know. Silly rabbit. Hey, do you know this kid? I got her mining in the chasm illegally with her weird machine. I remember seeing this or like this scene for the first time. Poor Kachina. We need more Kachina content, honestly. It's been a while. During drip marketing, Hydro Traveler, I don't know. Therapy session. Oh my god. Paimon would be there for weeks. Mizuki would, I think, kill herself. Oh yeah. Alice and Yaimiko. We need a confrontation between these two badly. It would be the best. I don't know how Alice made Yaimiko cry in the past, but I'd love to see them interact today. And now let's just go by this week. What have people been talking about recently? The girl who sits next to me in class has the #1 flins in the entire world. The odds of that. What in the hell? How does you even find that out? That's impossible, dude. That is something. That's history. Guys, how it started versus how it's going. Enemy to lovers arc. I mean, what can you say? She's about to kill you. Next, you're taking a bath with her. I mean, it happens every day to some people. So, yeah. Unbooba's your moon priestess. Dude, a friend sent this to me, and I'm just like, no, what did you do? I thought like my friend actually did this, but it was from Reddit. Yeah, that is crazy. Yanfei, I'm so sorry, girl. Yeah, NPC models in this game has just been fantastic recently. I mean, Thalindis, Minnie, freaking what's her name? Deodith. So many of the main NPCs have really gotten a glow up recently, and that just makes me excited for the future. Snezhnaya NPCs are going to be freaking playable models at this point. I don't even know. The Celestial Files, yeah, you could say that. Oh my god. Nothing beats a Natland character's exploration. I know. Natland characters are the best. Natland's the best region, best exploration, best everything. Okay, almost best everything. Not Cry Archon Quest is just insane. What? Why does she look so tall? Holy crap. That does not look like Varessa. Yo. Poor Albedo. Just tall enough to see over. Hydro is the first element to have characters from all 8 regions. Look at that. That is powerful. This is, again, history. I mean, Hydro might be the best element in the game. How many of these characters do I have? 1, 2. Just these 2. I will be getting Columbina, so it will be 3. I do want Mualani and Nuvalet at some point. So, yeah. 6-7. Genshin predicted 6-7, and that's why we're going by Luna instead. Why does Hoyo rarely make skins? I don't know. Good question. I don't know. I honestly don't have the answer. I would like to know the reason. I personally do not care, but I would love to know their reason why they don't make more skins than they do. How many Genshin women wear pants? Yeah, not a lot. So, all right, that's what people have been talking about recently. Genshin has working long skirt physics. Yes, they do. All right, this Inefa animation is like one of the craziest, most clean things I've ever seen. Look at that. Her facial expressions in the game are hilarious. She is so funny. When Ino finds the secret candy stash, dude, Inefa's gonna beat your ass. But all right, that was fun. Man, I talked a lot. I just wanted to, talk about 2025 and why it was Genshin's best year. I think it was. You could argue 2024 or 2025. I wouldn't argue either one. But as a Nodcry and Natland fan, I really enjoyed 2025 for Genshin. 2026, right around the corner. How it will, it's probably going to be better. The storytelling has just been getting better. I mean, actually, it has been. So, expect more peak coming. Better. More amazing events, more character interactions, more fights. I still say the end of Fontaine and the beginning of Natland set up like the second half of Genshin's Archon quest. Like you could say part 1 was Mondstadt to Fontaine, and then part 2 is in Natland to current at the moment. Because we never really got to see any big fights in the Archon quests. And now we're getting them every patch. So shit's getting real. Things are picking up. And it's just going to get more chaotic and awesome. So get ready. But yeah, thanks if you've stayed this long and heard me yapping. If you're still here, just drop a comment down below saying how much you enjoyed Genshin this year and what was your favorite moment of Genshin in 2025. And I'm very curious to see what you respond. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye bye.